Just while we're waiting for him to move out a little bit more, just to continue on to the question that was asked earlier, Deborah, you were asking about lions and hyenas and when they kill each other, sometimes if they eat each other, and you just asked again further why they don't eat hyenas. There's probably a few different reasons for it. I think the main reason is just that they don't like them. They don't like them as competitors, as competition, and also hyenas do scavenge a lot, so there might be more sort of real reasons as well. You don't know what kind of parasites might be in them. Maybe over time they've learned that they shouldn't eat. But it's something that's fairly common. A lot of predators kill other predators. That's another reason why this leopard is up in the tree at the moment. The main and sort of foremost reason is to protect that food source. Like I said earlier, by having it up there, it's not going to get taken and stolen by other predators, but it's also safer. This leopard doesn't have to worry about now suddenly being surprised by something like a lion or a hyena. If a lion came across this leopard and could get hold of it, it would most certainly attack it, even kill it if possible. But the same goes for this leopard. If it came across a lion cub somewhere, it would kill it, or vice versa with each other. It's just for a fairly similar food source and resource out here. As to why exactly they don't eat them, it's not something that's very common for predators to eat other predators, even though it does happen. I remember a couple of years ago there was quite a big article and an interest about a leopard that had killed another leopard and then spent the next few days eating it. And it hadn't been something that had really been studied before. So there's always the exceptions to the rules out here. But for now, just look at that. Every time that eye comes out a little bit, let's listen to the night around us as well. Lots of little crickets, katydids or longhorn grasshoppers calling. You can hear frogs in the distance. Such a magic space to be in. Amazing stars out here as well. Just looking up and around us. Orion is out. Canis Major, Canis Minor, Gemini, Pleiades. First time in over a week that we can see the night sky. James, what do you think? Shall we attempt that other side? See if we can get a view from there.
Yeah.
A little bit of a slightly long shot maybe, but earlier today when we saw this carcass, actually when James spotted it up in the tree, there was a little bit of a view from the, almost came out there, from the other side. So we just give it a few seconds from here and then we can just move around, see if we can maybe get to see more from that side. Quite amazing how much these animals can eat. Predators, lions, leopards, a little bit less so, but also quite a lot. They can eat up to a quarter of their own body weight. So in this leopard's case, it's not a very big male yet. Let's say he's probably about, I would guess, around 50 kilograms or so, maybe even slightly less, but let's call it 50 for now. That's 110 pounds. That means that if this leopard is really hungry, you can eat around 25 pounds of meat, of food. That's about 11 kilograms. Alternatively, it means that I would be able to eat 20 kilograms of food if I could eat the same amount per body weight. But then, of course, these animals don't need to eat again. After this big meal, he's going to spend most of the night here, and if we're lucky in the morning, he might still be around. After that he would have really been gorged. It means that he could comfortably go 3, 4 days, 5 days without having to eat again.
Let's go around to him. Maybe
Yeah.
you can see that thing that's in the bush at the bottom.
Yeah, it would be good.
Switch to normal camera.
Okay, cool. We're just going to switch over to the other camera quickly. See if we can get around to that side. Quite amazing. That one. That's better. Okay. Look at this grasshopper here, James. Sitting on that, see it there? On that side. Some of the smaller things that are out and about. So many things around us at night. We saw a big praying mantis earlier as well. As we were turning around, it actually sort of jumped off the side of the car. All these things doing their thing as well. Just like that leopard, they're busy living their life as well. Let's move around a bit.
All lights on here.
Yeah, thank you. There's a lot of thick bush around here. What do you think? Should we poke our nose through here? Let's see. Take a chance here. Further around. The word treacherous comes to mind when you drive through this area. Literally just a little hole through the tree, and we're going to have to take a long shot at this. And I'm going to try and roll forward literally a foot or so. There we go. Just try and steady this, so it's quite far away. We're looking at about 40 meters or so now. There you can see him licking. He's trying to get the hair off that skin, it seems.